welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Alyssa Darby Daisy. I am a mishmash channel. Mostly I do budgeting. Today is kind of budgeting related because I'm going to take you on a shop with me. I was thinking about doing a grocery haul, but I don't really have a place, like we don't have a place to just put the groceries when we come home. We pretty much just put everything away as soon as it comes in the door. So I figured this would be a different way to kind of handle that. So I will, guess what? I remembered this time. And it's got the little thing, so I can put my phone on it. I'll probably just do a voiceover later, too, because I'm a really nervous person, so I'm probably not gonna, like, talk to the camera while I'm in there, because it looks like it might be pretty crowded. But the reason that we are here today is because we have coupons from Kroger. This one is free groceries. You can save $20 when you spend $200 in one transaction. So since I am buying stuff for pretty much everybody in the house, we will definitely hit that $200 today. So we want to make sure that we get that done before it expires. So I am going to take y'all inside with me and we will see what we see. Oh, I did want to start out. So the way that we do our shopping, and I actually didn't write anything down yet, but I go in with a basic list. So I know that we need toilet paper. By the way, I apologize if you can hear my car running. It's really warm outside, so I left it on with like the air conditioning just a little bit on so that I could fill y'all in real fast before I go in. But we need toilet paper, we need paper towels. Let's see. We also need, I think we need pizza rolls and chimichangas, like frozen chimichangas. We are still dealing with having less space in the fridge and freezer, so we don't want to buy too much in the way of fridge and freezer stuff. There are also some coupons that I will be looking at just to kind of get an idea of anything that we might want to use before it expires, like the other one. And so the main things that we need are the toilet paper, paper towels, pizza rolls, chimichangas, and I just remembered we also need diapers, which we did try from Sam's Club, but we are not huge fans of the Sam's diapers, so we're gonna just keep getting Love's. That's the brand that we kind of fell in love with. Anyway, so yeah, so we start out with just a couple of things that I know for sure we need to get. That gives us a good starting point, and then I keep a running tally of how much each thing costs so that I can kind of know when I hit 200. That way I'm not just wandering around aimlessly for forever going, oh, maybe I have $200 worth of stuff now. I will know when I hit that amount, and that way if I've got everything that I came intending to get, then it's done and I can go home. Oh, also, we do drink pop, and I know some people are like, that's a waste of money, and it probably is, but it makes us happy, so I believe that is also on sale, so I want to make sure that we get that. So I am putting that on the list, and off we go. I'll see y'all inside. So I've got a coupon here, and the first thing we want to do is make sure we get the right thing, and we're putting it in the cart. And then I'm going to take my coupon and put it in this envelope, and that kind of is how I keep track of which coupons I have already put the item in the cart for. And then I'm going to write everything down. So I'm going to write down the item, how much it costs, and the running total. So obviously right now it's the total. And we've got 2 coupons for the mushrooms, so we can get 2. And obviously every time you have a coupon, you want to make sure that you're getting the exact item that the coupon is for. So on my little thing, I am making sure that I factor in the coupon. I don't think that that matters when I go to checkout, because I'm pretty sure that the $200 order is before coupons are put on there, but I just kind of like to make sure. So then I'm going to add the total from the mushrooms to the total from the lettuce, and that is my running total, and that's what I have on the side here, and that's the amount that I kind of want to keep track of. And then anytime I get strawberries or any kind of thing like that, I always want to check and make sure, like check all the sides and make sure there's nothing moldy and that the produce looks good in there. And then this one I can't show you because I was filming on my phone, but I actually had to look up the price. So for grapes, obviously it's a weighted item, so I take it and I weigh it, and then I take whatever the weight was, and then I multiply it by the amount, like the cost per pound. We're going to ignore those last 2 digits because they're just going to drop off. And then that is the price after the coupon has been applied. So we're going to put that coupon in our little envelope and go ahead and write down grapes, and we're going to write down the total of the grapes themselves. You know, and obviously that's approximate because it's a weighted item, so the scale at the checkout might be a little different than the scale in the produce section, but it'll at least give us an idea. This coupon is for $1.05 off. The coffee is not on sale. It's $10.79 that. Even with the coupon, that's more than I'd want to pay, so I went ahead and just put it on the shelf. So this is 4 for $12. We do currently, well, at the filming of this video, we would buy 4 of each. My husband and I each drink 2 different flavors. And since then, we have actually decided to limit our soda consumption. So now when there's a sale that's 4 for $12, we'll just buy 2 of each instead. Because we don't want to keep as much in the house, because then it makes it to where we're making them last longer. We just drink 1 per day now instead of we used to drink 2. So, and there I'm showing you, this is, you know, the total across and the total down. So the running total. And then I'm looking through trying to find exact coupons that I want to use. Here, oh, no, sorry, not one that I wanted to use, one that I knew I had seen that I wasn't going to use. So I went and I found the item and left it there, and that way somebody else can use that coupon, just kind of bless them for the day. And this one is cheese, and we, again, want to make sure that we're getting the exact right thing. And we're going to write that down. As far as the last one where I left the coupon there and also with the coffee, we do that when the coupons are about to expire. We're not going to use them, so we just leave them on the shelf, and that way if somebody else comes along and wants to buy that item, they will just have a surprise and be able to use a coupon. So then I had another cheese coupon, and this one I am looking for the right item, and we're looking at the weight, and that is not the right one. So I have to look again, and this one is the one that the coupon's for. So again, anytime you're using coupons at the store, you want to make sure that you're getting the right item. So you want to make sure it's the right brand, the right type, but also the right size, because a lot of them are size specific. That one for cheese was for 16 ounces of shredded Kroger brand cheese. So I had to make sure that it was exactly what I was getting. As you can see, I wrote the wrong thing, so I had to cross it out and then go down to the next line. And then we're just totaling it out as we've been doing the whole time. And that's the number we're going to write down. And so it looks like we're almost a quarter of the way to where we need to be. Because like I said in the beginning, we've got a coupon that only works if you've got a $200 order. So we want to make sure we hit that. And then I'm just getting 1 half gallon of milk. I don't know how we managed to only need 1 half gallon that day, but we did. Usually we buy a lot more than that. We go through milk pretty fast in our house. Okay, so here I zoomed in on that so you could see you had to get a coupon on the app. So sometimes Kroger and other stores will do digital coupons. And so on this one you could like scan the QR code, or you can just get on the app and search the item. So obviously, again, I couldn't show you the process because I film on my phone, but I did have to go on there and get the coupon downloaded, and I was getting 2 boxes of diapers because this is the only place I can buy the size 7 loaves. So, okay, so toothpaste. This is something that we needed. We weren't just getting it because it was on sale, and we're comparing prices. So look at the difference in price between the Sensodyne and the Kroger brand, and it says on there compare to Sensodyne. So we're just going to go ahead and get that one. Now obviously if we try it and we end up not liking it, we'll know that we don't like the Kroger brand. But for $3.89 for a tube, I figure we can try it, and if we don't like it, we can just use it for a couple months and we'll be fine. And then I'm going to get some eggs, and anytime I get eggs, much like with the strawberries, I always check them. I check them to make sure that they're not cracked, or another one didn't crack on top of it or anything like that. So I always want to check my eggs, and I did a few weeks ago. I found some that were really gross, and I'm glad that I always check my eggs. Okay, so then we're going to add our total and make sure that we write it all down, and then after that we're obviously going to make sure that we move our coupon. So this is probably the boring part of the process. So then we are doing another digital coupon for the pizza rolls, and I'm just going to toss those in the cart, and then obviously write them down, put everything in there. We usually just buy cheese pizza rolls. Sometimes we'll get a combination of pepperoni for my niece or nephew. Chimichangas, that was one of the things that was on our list, if you recall. So gonna grab a pack of those and make sure that we write everything down, because you know, I don't do this for every shopping trip, but specifically the ones where I'm doing that coupon where it's got to reach $200, I will write it down. We actually did just another one of these more recently, because like I actually don't know if I mentioned this, but this was filmed back in July and now it's October. the most recent trip, obviously right now we're checking for hefty bags. The most recent trip, we knew for sure we were going to hit 200. Like my husband and I each had one kid in a cart, and we knew we were going to hit it, so we didn't bother writing everything down. We just went as fast as we could, and sure enough, our total was like $260. So here we're writing down the total for the hefty bags, and silly me, I got the wrong kind. I mean, it's the right kind. It's the kind that we always get, but they have different scents, and there's one that I really don't like, and I accidentally got the kind I don't like. Ugh. All right, so here we're going to do math. So we got to look at the unit price, so the price for the item as a whole, and then we're going to divide it by how many rolls it is. Now, because all the different types, you know, there's mega, there's double, whatever, you have to look at the amount. Either you can do square footage, or what I like to do, it'll usually say like, you know, 6 equals 4 or whatever, and so I go with whatever, or like 4 equals 6, I don't know, but yeah, right there, 24 equals 96. So I'll go with that number because that is consistent across all the different types to tell you what it would be if it was a quote-unquote regular roll. So I did the math for those, and I figured out which one was the cheapest per that 96, and so I picked the one that was the best, and I got 2 packs of those, and that's going to really raise our total up substantially. So we're going to add that total in, and I mistyped because my fingers move way too fast, much like I tend to talk too fast. And so we're going to write that down, and we are already up over 150, and now we're going to do paper towel math, just like we did toilet paper math. I always buy select size, so I don't like the full-size paper towels. So again, I'm going to take that total number and divide it by how many rolls it says it equals, and we're going to do that for each different type of pack and see which one's the cheapest, because we really want our dollar to stretch as far as it can. So we want to get the one that's the cheapest per unit. Now, this doesn't always make the most sense, but for things like toilet paper and paper towels that we're going to use a ton of, it makes the most sense. Now, if it's a item that is going to go bad if we don't use it in time, then sometimes it makes sense to buy a smaller package that costs more per ounce or something like that. So we're going to add our total all in. We got our cart stacked up really high. We're going to add that to our running total and see if we have hit 200, and it says we're at $200.01. So here we are. We are going to just go ahead and head to the checkout. Like, I don't even need to write that down, but what I am going to do is check and make sure that we got everything on my list, and we did. So this is the back of my van, and it's all packed up and loaded. We've got so much stuff, and that is a cold bag, and yeah. And I'm home now. I was running out of battery, so I couldn't film. I had this grand idea that I was going to actually film like the screen to watch the total go down, but I did not. So in addition to being nervous, just my phone battery was going to die. So I'm home now, and let's see. So this is our total right here. It was $186.77 after all the coupons. And it says that we saved $62.62. So that is definitely not even close to the best, like most savings that I've had on a shopping trip. My goal is to like save as much as I spend, but that was still not bad. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this shop with me, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments, because if so, I'll do another one, and maybe I can do one when I have better sales and more prep ahead of time. This was really just a quick shopping trip where we knew we needed a couple big items, so it was gonna get us to that $200. So I will see y'all on Wednesday with a cash stuffing. Bye, y'all. Current day Alyssa here. Just a reminder that I may or may not be here on Wednesday with a cash stuffing. We will see. I will definitely be back either Wednesday or Saturday to announce the winner of my retake of my giveaway. So go back to my most recent video before this to check on that information, because I'm not putting it in the description box. But yeah, even I'm feeling better, but there's just a lot of stuff going on time-wise. So we'll see. All right, no matter what, I'll see y'all soon. Bye.